I can sit here and talk about Murder Jones as a TV show with all its flaws and plot holes, along with what it does well with its characters, arcs, relationships between characters, and so on and so forth, but that isn't exactly what this video is about. Murder Jones, whether you love it or you hate it, has been very influential to the indie animation community. There's a decently sized fandom around it that isn't too toxic, although not the perfect fandom by any means. There's 8 episodes, some good, some great, some not so good, some barely on the brink of terrible, but overall Murder Jones is a decent show. Again, not perfect, and my channel has made that pretty clear. However, how is this show so widely talked about and referred to by some, including myself, even at the beginning of this very video, that it was very influential to, again, the indie animation community? Surely such a small indie show like this one couldn't have caused that much of an impact on anything in the wide community of indie animation, right? Murder Jones is produced and is on the Glitch Productions channel, and with its creator and writer and director being Liam Vickers. I'm going to start off this video with talking about how Murder Jones impacted Glitch Productions not only as a community, but also in its place in the indie animation community. Before Murder Jones, before Glitch Productions, there was SMG4. Now, I don't know too much about SMG4. From what I do know is that I don't want to do more research on it or anything. Take that as you will. Nonetheless, I know that the channel has made, and I think still is making, silly little animations that are basically just memes and not really taken seriously, or supposed to be taken seriously, that were made in probably Gmod. Glitch as a company was founded much later by the two brothers who ran SMG4, the names being Kevin and Luke Lerdwichagol. I probably butchered that last name, but you get who I'm talking about. The first show that they created was called Meta Runners, using a character from SMG4 named Atari. This show was set in the future where video games were everything. If you wanted a job or to succeed in life, then you were probably gonna have to be good at video games. I actually did make a video about this series a little while ago. You could check it out, but the quality is a little bit bad, so I don't recommend it. Now, despite the writing not being the best, the animation being a little bit janky at the beginning, and the show not being, the greatest show ever devised by man overall, I won't spoil too much since it's still worth watching to see what Glitch Productions was and how much it improved compared to then and the present. Now, I'll never know what the view count on these episodes of Meta Runners were before Glitch Productions blew up, and I'm assuming that many people went back and watched Meta Runners as they hadn't before and were drawn in by other TV shows that Glitch Productions were to later make. I'm assuming and just going to take the videos face value at how many views they are at now, and even then you can see they weren't exactly the biggest company in indie animation at all. That changed, however, when they reached out to Liam Vickers. Now, while this was going on, they were just finishing up the last season of Meta Runners, along with just finishing another show that they made called Sunset Paradise that was directly connected to SMG4. Liam Vickers, on the other hand, was still onto his animation part of his journey. His journey I will elaborate on later in this video, so stick around. Now, not much is known about what happened between Liam Vickers and Glitch Productions besides the fact that Liam Vickers, created Murder Jones. At least, I don't really know much about it. Nonetheless, however, teasers for Murder Jones started popping up on the Liam Vickers animation channel, or LVA for short, in what I will be calling his channel from here on out in the video, along with on the Glitch Productions channel. The pilot of Murder Jones, or the episode 1 of the entire series, was released 3 years prior to the creation of this video. Releasing on the 29th of October 2021, the pilot gained millions and millions of views, probably more than any of the Meta Runners episodes. Right now the pilot sits at 60 million views. Now, it wasn't near this number before, but it was still in the very high 10s or 20s of millions of views. Murder Jones was instantly a hit, so obviously they wanted to create an entire season of it. However, they still had the last season of Meta Runners to finish, so they quickly finished that up and released it, and then a year later released episode 2 of Murder Jones. Now, Glitch Productions have said that their dream is to let indie animation writers or directors or creators of stories to have the chance to be able to create their own shows without limitations like needing animators or budgets. So Murder Jones was the first in the line of shows that they were getting from other creators and then just producing and putting on their channel, being able to fund these creators' ideas and also give them animators and stuff like that. Murder Jones episodes kept being released, one after the other, episode 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then later down the road they created another TV show partnering with Gooseworks, creating The Amazing Digital Circus, which I consider to be pretty much a internet phenomenon, gaining hundreds of millions of views just on its pilot. Now, although Murder Jones doesn't have any episodes with 100 million views or more, it still set the stage for The Amazing Digital Circus, along with their new show that should should come out at some point, hopefully, the Gaslight District, partnering up with Part-Time Seagull. Murder Drones, despite not being the largest series Glitch Productions has created, definitely set the stage of what they could be. It showed them to the indie animation community, and it showed what Glitch Productions was about, giving writers a chance to create TV shows without a lot of limitations that you would have if you were just creating it by yourself. Without Murder Drones, the Amazing Digital Circus along with the Gaslight District wouldn't even have a chance to thrive or even have a chance to debut in front of the indie animation community. And without Murder Drones, Glitch Productions would not be the largest indie animation company, at least on YouTube in terms of subscribers, there is. Well, I guess they almost are. But what did Murder Drones do for Liam Vickers, the writer, director, and creator of the actual show? Let's start off towards the beginning, during his SSTWL stuff, or Scary Story Time with Liam. Liam made many stories, just to name a few, being Design, Black Dogs, Yellow Halogen, and Puppet Game. He also made various creepypasta stories. Of course, these weren't animated, these were actually just audiobooks that you would listen to and then also multitask doing something else. Liam Vickers also created his own music, soundtracks for each characters or scenes in his own stories, which was pretty cool and all of them sound amazing. Later, he moved on to his Liam Vickers animation channel, or LVA. Here he would make Internetian Cube, Cliffside, which you've probably watched, and a few other little things that he also created. Now I won't get into too much detail about the stuff he created since those are entirely different videos to themselves that I will make in the future, but all you really need to know is that the community surrounding his work has been relatively small, until Murder Drones was created. Murder Drones skyrocketed him in popularity, giving his old work in SSTWL along with his LVA work a lot of attention. He became known in the indie animated world, and he will probably be able to make more stuff in the future. Now I can't say too much about how Murder Drones directly impacted him, since he hasn't really made anything new, which makes sense since he literally just created an entire show, so I guess he really needs a rest. Nevertheless, however, without Murder Drones, Liam Vickers would be nowhere near the amount of fame he has today. To sum up everything I've just said to make this video 8 minutes, Glitch Productions was skyrocketed in popularity and became one of the largest companies to produce indie animation because of Murder Drones, along with giving Liam Vickers a lot of fame and attention to his older works, along with probably his future projects that he probably has planned. Murder Drones is also the reason why shows like the Amazing Digital Circus and the Gaslight District are even being made. I'm sure Murder Drones has influenced the indie animation world in many ways I don't even know about, but nonetheless, I can say with confidence that Murder Drones has definitely influenced the world of indie animation. A way you can actually influence my channel, however, is to subscribe, because I want to reach 10,000 subscribers for the end of the year, and I'm pretty sure we can definitely do it. Liking the video also is pretty cool, and comment down below if I'm completely wrong or any other show that influenced the indie animation community. Anyway, stay tuned, and I'll see you next time.